Weather next with Natasha Ramsahai. And Natasha, what I find so fascinating, and you're so good at explaining this, is that the weather, we've got the Jays game tonight, the weather can have an impact on home runs.
Home runs, how far the ball goes, absolutely. It's all about density of air and temperature and more importantly, humidity. But it's like they have a heat advisory going on there. And yeah, we play indoors, right? So it's regulated like 20, 21 degrees inside of Rogers Center. That was very similar to the temperature today, but they're going into the 30s. And of course, it's an outdoor stadium in LA over the next 2 to 3 days. So on cold days, when the air is cold, that ball has to go through really dense air. It has to push out a lot of molecules in front of it. And so it doesn't go very far. Chances are you're going to be out. If you increase the heat, the ball can go further because the air is less dense. But more importantly, it's the humidity. That has a bigger impact on home runs. And that is simply because, yes, it has more water, but less heavier air molecules. And so on those like hot, hazy, humid days that we get in Toronto when the roof is open, right? When we're under a heat advisory, that's when we see more home runs. There has been a correlation with that. Let's talk about Jays watch parties. Okay, we have gotten off really lucky here. Tonight is no exception. Clear skies, good to go Tuesday, good to go Wednesday. Then it goes downhill on Friday. Let's hope we win it all by then. And we don't need a Friday game because that is going to be rainy. It is going to be windy. And for Halloween, there's your hour by hour. At least temperatures will behave like 6, 7 degrees. But those wind gusts all through trick-or-treat time are going to be 50 to 60 kilometers per hour. And that is going to be the windiest day here of the next 5. So we're going to need raincoats on top of the costumes for the kids. Umbrellas may be turned inside out, so I think raincoats and jackets are going to be your best bet here. Now, part of that is due to Melissa. There's a low pressure system. There's Melissa. The moisture from Melissa as it exits the Bahamas is going to get wrapped up into our low pressure system. So that's what's going to bring us that heavier rain for Thursday and Friday before it then turns into a nor'easter, a strong storm here for Atlantic Canada. So that's going to be partly Melissa rain. Watch the wind on Friday. It's going to be the gustiest day here. Saturday, we do have some morning showers, but it's not going to be a washout of a day. If there is a game 7, we will dry out and clear out in time for that. And then Sunday and Monday, pretty decent days here. It's seasonal temperatures right across the board, Cynthia.
Okay, so Natasha, if you want to watch the game on Friday night, do it indoors.
Yeah, I would say, unless you're good in the rain, like it's just rain. There's no thunderstorms expected, so.
All right. Good to know. Thanks, Natasha.
Thank you.